So today you're going to make 2 or 3 sketches of a design, or more than one design, for your own illuminated letter that will be part of the 5th grade art project. After you get a few designs, I'm putting a border in mine. Then you color them so that we know what kind of paint we're going to need. Next week, I'll give you a piece of oak tag that is the exact size of the wood we're putting them on. This is blacked out because shingles are overlapped, so one that will be hidden. Next week, whatever you draw on this paper, finalize and pick your best design. So let's say I have 2 or 3. Decide which one you want to do. Remember, you decorate it with anything that might say something about yourself. On the one I really did, I put vines and flowers because I like gardening, and then I chose contrasting colors. Yellow shows up because there's a red background, for example. So you have to think about that when you're using your colors. So today your job is on scrap paper, any kind of paper, it can even be the back of an old paper, come up with a few different designs. Now when you get the traced letter, I'm doing that so you all have the same size, then you can change it. You can make it curly, just one example, and then erase parts of it. But the reason for this is so they're all the same size and nobody will have a tiny little letter that none of us can see. Plus, it has a nice opening on the inside for designs. You can draw inside of it and out, getting inspiration from some of the other examples that are in the slide deck. So, again, you draw a few ideas. Draw things that you like or that mean something to you. You can repeat something, a pattern. If you can't think of what to draw, it can be designs that just make you feel good, that you just kind of like. Maybe you'll turn it into a bubble letter, right? You're still going to get this, but you can change the shape next week when you get your oak tag. You will get oak tag with your letter on it next week to your classroom. So let's say I finished. You're going to color again. So if I'm doing a green vine around there, I don't want a color like a light blue that will blend in and look the same. So last time I did a yellow letter, maybe I'll do a pink letter. You decide, okay? Now maybe you love one design, do it a couple of times with different colors to make sure you have the correct color combination. Because when you start painting, you're not going to have enough time to let it dry and keep doing it over. You're going to do it once. That's why we're preparing. We're doing all this preparation. Today, a few designs, color. Next week, the real size that you will use in the real size of the letter. The final week, or the week after, you'll get the piece of wood, and we will transfer this. I have a trick, don't worry. You don't have to draw it again. And then we paint our background color first and let it dry. So that is the explanation of the process, okay? And that's what you're doing today.